Whenever we think, we tend to rely too much on words. We go up into our heads and we stay there. We try to figure things out rationally, layering thoughts upon thoughts, rationalizations upon rationalizations. But rarely do we stop and simply listen to what we feel. And that's a problem. Hello guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be about my arms workout and the danger of overthinking. I will see you inside the gym.
And we all got dreams, we all want things. But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
So today, arms. It's the workout I have the most fun with, but today there's a catch. Yesterday I was mentioning how I have some problem to my wrist. I think it started roughly a month ago, and it can be connected to various things, but I believe that my forearm exercise I do at the lat contributes to this. So for this workout, the problem is when I flex the wrist. So today I will try not to bend it on one side or the other and to keep it as straight as possible. This means today no forearms, that's okay. And also I will use some bands to make sure that I don't have to exert too much my grip, and so that the weight is more sustained by the rest of the arm. So today I will start directly with the arms. No cardio in the beginning, and I will warm up with the usual rubber band. Also to make sure that my recent other small injury doesn't come back. As always, I'm going to start with the lat pull downs for a better sensation during the pump. For this, for now, I won't use the straps as the weight is very low. This is also an exercise with which I need to stay attentive to my trap and shoulder, because I think it's one where I can get the strain I sustained in the past week or couple of weeks. I have warmed up thoroughly with the rubber band, so I'm feeling okay from this point of view, but and as long as I'm not flexing it, the wrist is not giving me problems. Maybe if I was holding very heavy weight and I have to squeeze very hard, then that would be a problem. But until I don't bend for now, it's okay. Now I'm trying with a narrower grip. I'm using the towel because this thing is very abrasive. Let's see how this feels on the wrist. All good. If I'm not flexing it, bending it, all good. Okay, this is my last set, then arms. So today the gym is super busy, so I found a small corner in which I can do both biceps and triceps. Let's see if the straps make a difference for the wrist. Like this, it seems they make absolutely no difference. but I don't feel pain. That's good. So I think I will do without the next one. Yeah, on this one, it's not pain, but I feel some sensation to my right wrist. Some sensation that not all is all right. Yeah, the squeezing of the hand is really not a problem. I can go up with the weight on this one. I think that the limit for this one today will be the wrist. Let's see, I move from 30 to 50. Here the weight feels different compared to the other one I use. Now this is 45. Oh. Okay, going a little bit up with the weight. I think 30 kilograms in total if the bar is 10. I'm going down to 40 kilograms on this one. I'm starting to feel a slight pain in my left elbow, so maybe it's better to stop with this one. So many problems around my body. For now, my biceps are not betraying me. Now I call for it. I still want to try another one of this, but with a much lower weight. And let's see how my left elbow feels. No pain for now. Okay, this didn't give me problems. I'm wondering if it's because like the rope is higher than the other one, and when I close, the tension it builds up on the tendons is different, because I remember doing another exercise, it was months ago, I didn't film it, in which I was doing with a single arm, extending the cable, then going back and then extending. And I remember feeling that there was, when I was relaxing and the elbow was closed, that there was tension around my elbow. The cable was pulling in a way that the tendon was being stretched a lot in that position. This is at least what I felt. And after that, I remember having pain in my elbows and an inflammation. So it's not the weight per se, but in my case it might be that what gets the inflammation going is what's the tension that is applied to the tendon in this position. It might be, but I'm no expert about this stuff. I'm gonna do a last one of this and then change exercise. I am thinking dips for the triceps and maybe hammer grip curls for the biceps. Okay, I'm starting with dips. Okay, wrist felt fine on this. That's good. Okay, done with arms. So crunches, this time I'm starting with a 5 kilo plate to add a little bit more resistance. Yeah, actually, I can do 10. Oh. Last set. So today I want to share a quick reflection with you guys about the danger of overthinking and the wisdom of feeling, which is something I am a totally beginner at, but nevertheless I'd like to share a few thoughts that came to my mind. Whenever we think, we tend to rely too much on words. We go up into our heads and we stay there. We try to figure things out rationally, layering thoughts upon thoughts, rationalizations upon rationalizations. But rarely do we stop and simply listen to what we feel. And that's a problem, because when we disconnect from our emotions, when we build scaffoldings made of concepts instead of paying attention to our sensations, we create confusion, we lose clarity, and slowly we become alienated from ourselves. Think about how we speak to each other. When we talk about something, a relationship, work, a personal struggle, how often do we truly express how we feel? And how often do we just build intellectual justifications around our emotions? We say things like, I think it's because of this dynamic, or it's probably better that I didn't show up, I wouldn't have had the right energy anyways, or I know I shouldn't have done that, but because of this many reasons, maybe it was right for me to do that. And sometimes, yeah, those reflections can be useful, but too often they're just layers we add. A mental fog that separates us from the raw truth of how really something makes us feel. Instead of sitting with discomfort, we try to explain it away. Instead of naming what hurts, we analyze it until we no longer know what we were trying to say in the first place. And the more we do this, the more distant we become from our experience. We start to live in our heads, but we are no longer in contact with ourselves. We can see this clearly in how people talk, like two friends discussing something emotional. And instead of connecting, they are both defending their positions, grasping for explanations, trying to sound reasonable, wise, composed. But beneath that, there's pain, insecurity, confusion, none of which is being acknowledged. The conversation becomes a spiral of rationalizations. It feels articulate, even intelligent, but actually, it just creates more confusion. So what's the antidote? It's not about cutting off thought entirely. Thinking has its place. But we need to start listening more to ourselves and others. We need to speak less, use fewer words, listen more, and focus on the few words we feel truly matter. We need to learn to notice when we are just grasping at explanations, at justifications, at ways to make ourselves or others look good. And instead of covering up what we feel with words, we practice doing the opposite, letting silence carry what doesn't need to be said, letting a deeper awareness inform what does. This is a practice that comes with a mind that is calm, clean, and aware, not from a mind that is caught up in endless thinking, trying to fix everything by building more mental structures. So the more we speak from our head and not from our heart, the more we lose connection with ourselves and others. But if we begin to reverse that, if we let go of the need to explain everything, if we stop confusing rationalization with clarity, we'll start to feel something shift. There will be more space in our minds, more honesty in our relationships, and more peace in the way we relate to ourselves. So now guys, let's cut the chit chat. I'm thinking a little bit of cardio and then go home. So I got changed and I am doing 20 minutes at the elliptical. Today I can't afford more time than that, but that's okay. 20 minutes finished. Now I'll go get changed. So all in all, good workout today. I was prepared for a much worse situation given the pain I am feeling in my wrist still. Like if I do this movement or bend it the other way, and if I massage here on the external part, I feel pain. Yesterday evening I was massaging with some anti-inflammatory, sorry, the word is not coming, pomata in Italian, anyways. And this morning I was feeling still more pain than I would have hoped, but keeping the wrist firm in position, even when gripping hard, didn't give me trouble. So I'm very happy for that. Okay guys, I will finish, get changed, and see you outside. I'm going home guys. Thank you for staying with me until now. Let me know about today's topic. Does it ever happen that you talk yourself to confusion and maybe that you are getting caught up in your own words? And how do you manage yourself in these situations? As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.